This is a slightly different video from normal, but I've been meaning to make this one for a while now. This is my fold-up e-bike that I bought a couple of years ago now, when I felt I was in the need for a bike that folded and was electric. And during the review process, or trying to decide whether I wanted to buy one or not, I discovered there were plenty of reviews on this particular bike that discussed its range, its speed, how easy it is to ride, but none of it ever discussed what it was like to fold it and what it was like when it was folded, which is kind of one of the most important points about a folding bike, if you ask me. So I thought I'd make this video, so there it is, there's the bike in all its glory, and I shall fold it up and show you what it's like folded. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is drop down the handlebars. We do that by flipping this switch and letting it fall. There goes down that way. Then we can fold the pedals in on both sides. And we can remove the seat. You don't have to, but it does make life easier. I'll leave it on for now. But the hardest part is this connection here, which is just, well, it's on the other side, you can't see it from where you are. It's just a switch that flicks around, and then the whole thing rotates. I take my tape measure, and you can see that this has been described to me before as like bagpipes. They don't fold up neatly as you'd like. So if we look, taking into account the wiring of the cables, that's about 40 centimeters there in width, and then lengthwise, we're being generous, about 90. So what would that be for our American friends? 16 inches by about 3 feet. And that's not to mention the height. Again, we can remove the seat. And I just generally put it in there, which makes it a bit more squarer. But we're still talking about 60 centimeters, 2 foot. So, and that's being generous. So, it's not as small as I'd hoped. It is smaller, but it's the width that really gets to me. It's just a bit wider than I thought it would be when I was researching to buy. So, weight, that's another important issue, I suppose. You notice I had the pannier rack added on the back there. That's an optional extra that I went for. And with that, we can use it to actually weigh it with this suitcase weigher. It's a little bit offset, but there we go. As you can see, it's about 40 pounds. Or what is that in metric? It's about 17 kilograms, roughly. Not particularly light. That is with the battery inside it, though. Now, with the steering column locked up into its regular riding position, I found that the whole structure is better, or would have been better, if this could be pivoted so that it was lengthways, matching the rest of the bike, not perpendicular. And if you could lower it as well, like you do with the bike seat, the whole thing would be a lot more stable. It would be taller, but it would be narrower, which would be far better. But because the handlebars are locked in this position, it just means that that's the width of it. You can't adjust that. You can't even take it off. So we'll put it back together. There's the clasp I was talking about. Pops open. Sometimes it gets stuck and has to be popped out. There we go. And now she's ready to ride again.
And this last clip is just to show you what the bike looks like folded up in the boot of a 3-door hatchback. Thanks for watching.